get the velocity function and the acceleration function. So the question is 8 plus 5 t minus 3 e to the power of negative 2t, and t is between 0 and 10. Okay, so we will do the differentiation first. So you have to use product rule. Yeah, product rule. Okay. During the SAT2, correct, you will see a function some sort like this. Okay, so we will do so we'll do a product rule. So you still remember the product rule? Okay, so your U is t minus 3, and the V is e to the power negative 2t, okay? And in this case, it's good that you don't use U and V. Do you know why? Because V is for velocity. So if you don't get confused, then just let it be. U prime is 1. V prime is negative 2 e to the power negative 2t. You know, huh? Okay, so you get your VT side, VT. So U, V, U prime plus U, V prime. Okay, the moment you have this, don't multiply anything first, factorize out. Miss Do forgot to put a number outside here. There is 5, right? The 5 here. Okay. You differentiate 8, you get 0. So 5. So factorize out e to the power negative 2t. Then open bracket 1 plus t minus 3 negative 2. Okay, so you get 5e to the power negative 2t. Okay, if you simplify this, you will get 7 minus 2t, right? When you expand this, you got negative 2t plus 6. Okay, so you can skip the step. Okay, after you got this, so you have to draw the sign diagram. When you draw the sign diagram, you can get it by the help of your graphic calculator. So here will be 7 over 2. Do you know how I get 7 over 2? Hello?
No.
No, miss.
No. So what you need to do is you need to put VT equal to 0. So this one you don't have to show the examiner. You put VT equal to 0. So 7 minus 2t equal to 0. So your t equal to 7 over 2. Yep. So if you want to know the sign, what you can do is you can key into your calculator. So whenever you do these out questions, you please key into your calculator your y1 as 8 plus 5x minus 3 e to the power negative 2x. Okay? And your y2 equal to, so you don't have to spend so much time in drawing the sign diagram. Yeah, determine the sign. So y2 will be d over dx, y1 x over x, xx. Okay, then your y2 is d over dx, y3. So before you come in for exam, make sure your y2 and y3 you do like that. So what you need to do, you just change your this one. Are you clear? So you don't have to keep typing this. So you can have this in your graphic calculator. I will not ask you to clear your graphic calculator. Are you okay? So get ready this in your graphic calculator before you come in for the test. Okay, so when you key in the graphic calculator, here you will get a negative. Is it a negative or a positive? I think it's a negative. And here is a positive. Am I right? Hmm? Am I right?
Miss,
Hello?
wait a minute. I'm still.
The other way around. The other way around, correct?
Yeah.
If you look at the answer, should be the other way around. Okay. Here is positive. Here is negative. Okay. Then after that, you get into your AT, do the same thing. Your U will be equal to e to the power negative 2t, and your V is 7 minus 2t. So repeat the same process again. Just have to be very patient, okay? Then your V prime will be negative 2. Okay. So your AT sign diagram will be AT, so we have to use products rule again. The 5 have to be there. Products rule, V, U prime, plus U, V prime. Okay, got it? So now, factorize out the common factor. Okay, so this is 5 times negative 2 e to the power negative 2t, open bracket, 7 minus 2t plus 1. Okay, so this one you'll get negative 10 e to the power negative 2t, 8 minus 2t. Okay, so now when you draw this sign diagram, same thing. Okay, now do you know how I get 4 here?
Equals to 0.
Yeah, same thing. AT equal to 0. Yeah, so 8 minus 2t equal to 0. So t equal to 4. And this is also a minus, and here is a plus. Okay, this one, you can use your Y3. Still remember how to use your GC to help you? You do second alpha trace.
Yes, Miss.
You know, then you call out your Y3. Then you punch in any number you like, you will get a negative value. So remember this, so this will carry 4 marks. So everyone should be able to do, you just make sure you differentiate carefully. Do you get me? Okay, can I move on?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one. Then the rest of it will be just, you just have to read the question and follow. Okay, find the initial position. Okay, find the initial position. Okay, when we talk about initial position for part B, initial position, that means you have your Y1 there, that means S0. So you just need to call out your Y1 and get the answer. That's it. So you just need to go to your GC, Y1, you put in 0. Okay, then whatever value come out from your GC, you just jot it down. Okay, can or not? Hello? So the answer
Yes, Miss,
is,
can.
so you don't have to substitute, you just put 3 meters. Okay, done. Okay, then we go to the next one. This is important. Sketch the graph of VT. Okay, do you know how to sketch the graph of VT? You go to your graphic calculator. Only Y2 graph is highlighted. Only this is highlighted, the rest are not. Then after that, you go to window. What to do? Go to window. X minimum, put 0. X maximum,
And
you put 10. Okay, this is the second step. Then after that, third step, what do you do?
Zoom standard.
No, you go to Zoom, select, yeah, Zoom Fit. Okay. Okay, have you selected Zoom Fit? So the moment you select Zoom Fit, you will get the graph in this way. So we can go back to our sign diagram of VT. Make sure it passes through 3.5. Okay. So make sure the graph passes through 3.5. Then it at first it's positive. Then after that it come down negative and it go like that. Am I right? Until 10 here, you stop. So at 10 here, you have to go to your graphic calculator. You have to put here 10 and what value? Okay. When t equal to 0, it is, let me have a look. Have a look at the formula. When t is equal to 0, v is, oh, okay. That one you have to go and calculate. Okay, I don't have a value. So I think you have to cut here somewhere here. Okay, so there's the graph, how the graph go. This is out. Okay, so you have to put this value and put this value, the coordinate, and have to pass through here. Got it? You know how to use your GC? Okay, good. So now, which aspect of the graph indicate that the object is at rest and change its direction of motion? Which aspect of the graph? So you have to know which aspect of the graph. This is the aspect of the graph. So you say at t equal to 3.5, you say v 3.5 is equal to 0. It passed through this is the x-intercept. And for v before 3.5 second, before 3.5 second, it is above the x-axis, means the particle is moving to the what?
Right.
Right. So after 3.5 second, it's moving to the left because the graph, the velocity is negative. The graph is below the x-axis. Are you okay? Hello? So you have to know how to interpret the graph. Okay, can I move on? Okay,
Yeah,
then they say, after how many seconds was the minimum velocity reached? So this is the minimum velocity. So you will get this answer by using, so how to get this answer? Using GC.
second trace.
Yeah, you do second trace. Then after that, select which one?
Minimum.
Yeah, select minimum. Okay, then you get the answer. Left bound, right bound, that kind of things. Okay, so you just write down the answer from your GC. Okay, so you just need to write after 3 seconds, after 4 seconds. So here is 4. And the question asks, okay, find the displacement of the object at this time. So this one mark. So the displacement at this time, you just go to your Y1 again. And just write down the answer. No working Linda or calculator. You get me? Okay, now, when was the displacement decreasing at the fastest rate? Look. Do you know when? When you read this question, when was the displacement decreasing at the fastest rate?
Miss, don't
Well-
we have to compare the two sign diagrams and see if they have the opposite signs or not?
No
in
need.
discussion.
No need.
Okay.
No need. This one you no need. When was the displacement decreasing at the fastest rate? Do you think the answer is the same as D? Do you think the answer will be the same as D for part E?
No.
Why not? Why not? You tell me. Okay, what is velocity? Velocity is the rate of change of displacement, correct?
Yeah.
So that means if y1 is displacement, y2 will be dy1 over dx, correct? So it's the rate of change. So the velocity is the rate of change of displacement, am I right?
Yes.
So displacement is changing at the fastest rate, isn't it here?
Yeah, 4 seconds.
Yeah, so it's the same. So that's why you have to know how to read the question. So that means I'm saying, okay, y is changing at the fastest rate. So that means it's the turning point, x coordinate of the turning point of the dy dx. Am I right? So t will be equal to 4 seconds. Okay, that answered the first part. Hence, find the duration when the object was moving with increasing speed. So if you want to talk about increasing speed, first of all, you have to have your velocity sign diagram and your acceleration sign diagram on top of each other, correct? Hello? Okay, so this is positive, this is negative. Same go with here, positive, negative. So increasing speed when the signs are the same, am I right? So you look at here. Okay, now there are 3 parts. Which 3 parts have the same sign? This part is positive, huh? Which 3 parts have this? Which 2 parts have the same sign? You want increasing speed, the sign for VT and AT must be the same. So that means increasing speed. I mean this region and this region, agree? Hello?
Yeah, yes.
So it will be T between 0 and 7/3 or T greater than or equal to 4. And for this case, they only say until 10 seconds, correct, the domain there. So we have to have upper bound. So it's not good to write like that. It's better to write it this way. T greater than or equal to 4, less than or equal to 10. Yeah. Okay. Got it? Okay, then part F. Find the total distance traveled by the object in the first 5 seconds. First 5 seconds from 0 to 5. So I told you already, total distance, correct? What you need to have 3 important points. Starting point. That means you look for S0. Stop, because when t equal to 3.5, the particle stop. Stop. So S 3.5, then you end. Ending point. S5. So these 3 points, you get it? Okay, so you got 3 here and 8.002 here. Do you know how to get all these answers straight away? Go back to your GC. Use your Y1. You get me? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, miss.
Yes. Okay. So, and this is 8.004. So you see the particle go in this way. Start from 3. Move to the right. At 8.002. Then after this, turn and reach here. Am I doing the right thing? 3.5, 8.02. Oh, this is one more 0. 8.0004. Yep. So this is a bit weird case, okay? Okay, so now you find the total distance from here to here is 8.002 minus 3 plus from here to here, because this is shorter, so take 8.002 minus 8.0004. Okay, then you get the answer. Okay or not? So this will make up one question about 11 marks. Okay? So definitely got one. Can or not?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Anyone have tried question 2? Anyone have tried question 2? I said TV company has 1,000 subscribers who are each paying 100 per month. The company proposed to increase the monthly subscription, and it is believed that for every increase of 1, 5 subscribers will discontinue the service. Do you understand the statement? That means, what is the minimum number? Okay, if I let X be the number of subscriber. Okay, the question say, the question give you already, number of subscriber. Okay, X is the number of subscriber. So can you please tell me what is the maximum number of X?
Is it 1,000?
Yes, you are right. So X will be less than or equal to 1,000, but greater than or equal to 0, okay? May not be 0, so afterward we will see how. Okay, so now, so this one we put a question mark first. Okay, then the company proposed to increase. So now it's like that. So if you increase the subscribing, that means now every increase in $1, 5 subscriber will be discontinued. So now if my X, if now the subscriber number is X, what should the fees be? How? So that is what? State the possible value for X. So we have state already. That is part A. Okay, how about part B? They say, find the monthly subscribing fees function for each subscriber in terms of X. So now my number of subscriber is X. So what is the fee like? How to count? Anyone has any idea? Okay, let me give you if I write down this formula, you see whether is okay or not. So I let the subscribing fee be equal to, is there any function given in the, that one is revenue. Okay, the fee, we just let it be F. Okay, subscribing fee per month, F. Okay, so if I write it as like that, 100 minus 1000, take away X, divide by 5 times 1, plus. Why I put plus and not minus? Can anyone tell me? This is because you say for every increase. So this increase. So I have to plus out, that means my subscribing fee will be more than 100. Then why I take 1000 minus X over 5? Because they say for every 5, if they say increase of 1, 5 subscriber will discontinue. So I want to know, this is my X number now. That means I know that X will be smaller than 1000. I want to know their difference got how many 5. That's why I divide by 5. Then I times 1. Every 5 unsubscribe, I can increase $1 for the subscribing monthly fees. So now you understand how I get the formula? That means it's go like that. Okay, if I give you the analogy, in my number of X is 95. So it will be 100 plus 9,905. So drop by 5, correct? 995, sorry. 995. So drop by 5, correct? So every drop by 5, the fees can increase by 1. So I take 1000 minus 995 divided by 5 times 1. So that means now my monthly subscribing is 101. Do you get the idea? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Can I? Okay. So that means the fees is there already. Okay, the monthly subscribing function. So if you simplify that, then you will get, so the monthly subscribing function will be 100 plus 1000 divided by 5 minus X over 5. Okay, so you got the answer as 3000 minus X over 5. So this will be the function for the monthly subscribing. Okay. Okay, then after that, okay, show that the revenue. Okay, now see how to find revenue. Revenue means income. Okay, so that means you want to have the revenue, you have to take the monthly fee times by the number of subscriber, correct? Okay, so your monthly subscribing fee is 300 minus X over 5. So you must write down this step. Then the number of subscriber is X. If not, you won't get the mark. Okay, so you get 300X minus 1 over 5X squared. Okay, then after that, they say hence. Find the increase of monthly subscribing fees will yield, that will yield maximum revenue. So same thing lah. When you got the function already, maximum, minimum, what must you do? You must differentiate. So this is the first step. After you differentiate already, then you equate equal to 0. So here you get 2 marks. Then after that, you solve for x. So your x is equal to 750, right? Subscriber. So what else you need to do? You need to draw the sign diagram. So R prime X, when you draw, you must draw between here. Then you put the 750. You want a maximum revenue, correct? So this is a plus, this is a minus. So this show maximum. Yep. So you get the 4 marks. That's it. Hence, find the what increase. Are we done? We want to go back. Find the increase of monthly subscribing fees. So the fees should be, so you get the fees, correct? This is the subscribing fees. So 300 minus 750 over 5. So it's 300 minus 150. So it's 150. You cannot increase further. If you increase further, your revenue will be less than this. So this is the maximum monthly subscribing fees that can, so that it will result a maximum revenue. Are you okay? So for this coming exam, for this maximum minimum, I come up with geometrical shape. Okay, I've given you the geometrical shape formula, correct? Like cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder. So all that you have to know how to find the surface area, how to find the volume. Are you okay? Okay. Let's go to the last one, the curve property. Question 3. Okay, anyone have any problem with the question 3?
You mean SAT practice, is it?
Yeah, SAT practice 1. Okay. So draw the sign diagram. This is the y equal to fx, correct? So, okay, just as a revision, what do we call this point? Local minimum. For fx, or for fx, and this one is called non-horizontal inflection point. So when you say non-local minimum, we know that f prime x equal to 0. This one is f double prime x equal to 0. Okay. For Q, this is horizontal inflection. Okay, so this one, you will have f prime x equal to 0 and f double prime x also equal to 0. This is the same as S, and this is called local maximum. Okay, so same as local minimum, the situation. Okay, now draw the sign diagram for f prime x. Okay, so now if you want to draw the sign diagram for f prime x, okay, we know that P is -2 and Q is, what is Q? -2, here is 1, here is 3, here is 4, 4.5, and R is 5.5, right? So to draw the sign diagram for f prime x, as long as f prime x equal to 0, you have to mark down all the points. Okay, so you have to mark down -2, 3, and 5.5. The graph is going down, you put negative, going up positive, going up positive, going down negative. Okay? Hello? Hence, sketch the graph. Okay, before we sketch the graph for f prime x, we ourselves have to draw the sign diagram for f double prime x. Okay, so for f double prime x, you have to mark down all the inflection points. So there are 3. So this is not part of the answer, but will help you to sketch the graph. So there is 1, then 3, and 4.5. Okay, so concave, convex, concave, convex, and concave again. So you go in this way. F prime x is negative, means below the x-axis. So let's mark down the point that f prime x is supposed to pass through. It's supposed to pass through -2, 3, and 5.5. See or not? I mark down all that first. Negative below. Turn at f prime x graph. Turn at x equal to 1, x equal to 3, and x equal to 4.5. So I will mark down 1. That is where it turns. 3, then 4.5. So if below, go up. Okay, positive 80. Then turn. Here you're supposed to turn. Then come down, pass through this point. But after that, at 3 also it must turn. So the graph have to go like that. Then turn at 3, go up. Okay, then turn at 4.5, then come down. So that is how it goes. Are you okay? So you have to use this to help you. And you have to know where it turns. So that's why that one we give you 4 marks. You see or not? Hello? Then the rest you have to read the question and get the answer. Yeah. So there's an answer given. So I'm not going to go in detail. Hello? Are you okay?
Yes.
So graph sketching definitely got. So this is another question. Yep. Okay. So let's go to question 4. Okay, question 4, does it look familiar? Okay, question 4, important, huh? Okay, so I give you PT as that. I ask you to show that PT equal to that. You know how to show or not? Hello? You see what is the difference between the one given and the one they ask you to show? What is the difference between this one and the one they ask you to show? Hmm?
The numerator.
The numerator, yes.
And then the e power of 0.2.
So the moment you see this, what you should do, if I want to do part A, I will copy down this one, then I will start to write like that. Correct? So this is a skill, huh? So therefore, I got my PT. Look, you have to remember that a to the power of n times by a to the power negative n, the answer is 1. As long as one positive, one negative, you add up equal to 0. So anything to the power of 0 is 1. So you can straight away write down here 2000 divided by 980 e to the power negative 0.2t plus 20. Yeah. Okay. So is that all? What else should we do? What else should we do? Everything divide by top and bottom divide by 20, correct? So you have 1000 over 1 plus 49 e to the power negative 0.2t. Okay, like that you get 2 marks. One step, one step. Yep. What was the initial number of people? So you know the nature of this function, correct? Still remember I told you logistic? So what is the initial? You also can key into your calculator. Initial means I put t equal to 0. So it will be 1000 divided by 50. So the answer is 20. So you start with 20, then you go up. There is an inflection point there. What is the highest possible value? What is the highest possible value for this type of function? Hello? Please, please write this type of function into your calculator. Y equal to C over 1 plus A e to the power negative BT. You are not studying C. So here is 1000. There is a horizontal asymptote. Is there a limit to the number of people that were infected by H1N1 in this area? The answer is yes. So how am I going to explain? I cannot say the graph says so. So I will say as t approaches infinity, what happened to e to the power negative 0.2t? Approach?
0.
0. So therefore, PT, which is 1000 divided by 1 plus 49 times 0 will approach this is 0. The bottom here is 0. Here is 0.
1,000.
Yes, 1,000. So this is the upper limit. So this is from below. So that is how we find. So this is an important function. Now find the function. Okay. So after we have done that, this is your explanation. Yeah. So find the function for the rate of change. So to find the function for the rate of change for this one, okay, what rule do we use? We have to write it in this form and turn it into chain using chain rule. Yeah, use chain rule. So you use chain rule and get the answer. So negative 1,000, copy down the whole thing. Then power, take away 1, then multiply by 49 e to the power negative 0.2t times negative 0.2. So there are a lot of steps. So learn how to differentiate this function. Yep. Okay, what was the number of people that were infected with H1N1 in the area increasing at the fastest rate? So this is the point that increasing at the fastest rate, all right? So we know by formula, this is C over 2. So answer for E, I don't expect you to go and differentiate. I expect you to straight away take 1,000 divided by 2. That is 500. You get me? So this question is very easy if you have all this information in your one-page handwritten notes. Are you okay? Then what was the number of people that were infected with H1N1 more than 700 for the first time? 700. So you have to use your GC or you can use your solver. F, you put 700 equal to your Y1. Then you can either use solver or you can use your graph to find. Are you okay? So all the skill that I have taught you, please, please, please remember. Yep. So the answer, you can get it from the answer that I give you. Okay? So in this test, so your final, your SAT2, the structure of the question will be some sort like that as well. So there are 5 questions. So I have one more question to discuss with you. Okay, I will, for class 1, I will discuss with you afterward. For class 2, I will discuss with you tomorrow. Okay?
Mr. For the part A part, the 2,000 divided by 20, isn't it 100?
Is it 100? 2,000 divided by 18. Yep. Oh, that means it's not 2,000. It's 20,000 here. I'm wrong here. It's 20,000, okay?
Oh, okay.
Too many zero already. Okay. So, can I? So it's important, this practice test, That's why I discuss through every question one by one. Okay? So you if you got time, you can start to your practice 2, practice 3, and so on and so forth. Okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, miss.
Miss,
Thank you,
miss.
Yes?
The question pattern will be like the practice test you have given, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
But what type of question I'm going to give, what formula, it may be a bit different.
Yeah, miss, I understand. But
Mm.
the things you covered in the
Yes,
practice
yes.
are the same, but the questions will be different.
Yes, you're
Okay.
right.
Okay,
Thank
you,
you.
miss.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day, miss.
Same to you.